Okay, it looks like paid successfully.
Awesome. What is going on, Momentum family? Welcome back to another video. You guys are probably wondering how I just made $2,000 in 33 minutes on a live phone call. Well, let's find out right now. But before I do that, I really want you guys to go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you like making money and obviously you like learning new ways on how to make money from home. So in my last video, obviously we spoke about how one skill made me $100,000 is, right? We talked about how I personally learned sales and really how it started. Well, this video I want to show you guys, how I'm able to use this skill to pay my bills, travel, live the life that I want, and really have the freedom to work from home, right? Sales is a very, very important skill. As you guys just seen, within 33 minutes, I was able to close a $2,000 deal that I didn't even know. I didn't have to spend any marketing for it. I really didn't have to invest anything other than my 33 minutes to be able to talk to them, get the deal done, and get paid my commission. Okay, my commission on that was 20%. What that means is out of that $2,000, I made about $400 in 33 minutes. So technically, I get paid $800 an hour for closing this one offer. Okay, how do you guys do that? Well, simple. Learn how to sell. Okay, how do you learn how to sell? Well, you get a job or you get a mentor. So this video, really what I want to do is talk about the best paying sales jobs and what kind of opportunity there is in front of you, okay? Personally, what I do is I partner up with influencers and coaches in the industry that I want to sell. For example, e-commerce, Amazon FBA, credit, fitness, really. And I partner up with these big influencers that spend their own money on ads, content, products, and create digital products for me to sell. So my job at the end of the day is pretty easy, okay? I really don't have to do anything other than pick up the phone, call the lead, close them, and get paid, right? It's really that simple. But what's made it easy and simple for me was obviously the years and the time and the effort that I've put into it to be able to get to this point, okay? So what I want to do on this video again is really go ahead, dive into my computer here, show you guys some of the best paying jobs, and even give you guys kind of a framework that I personally use when it comes to sales, okay? This framework is something you can use for every single product you sell. Obviously, you'll be able to change it a little bit, depending on what product you're selling. But in general, this is kind of, sales 101, okay? Is having a framework and really understanding how sales works. So let's dive right into it. This is monster.com. It's a pretty legitimate website that really just goes over some of the top paying sales jobs. Okay, I really want to emphasize here two things. Okay, one is the base salary. So what is the base salary? It's pretty much you getting paid for the time you spend working for this company. Okay, they know what your time is valued at, and they're giving you an amount for it. Okay, so 0 to 70,000. Obviously here 170 to 180, right? 150 to 180. Think about it this way: your base salary is going to be, minimum wage, right? Just think about it this way: where you go into this job, you do some office work, emails, meetings, you get to wear the uniform, you get paid 150 to 180. I'm not saying that's bad, but again, that's capped. Now, by learning how to sell and by being a good salesperson, right, and having that high income skill, you can earn up to double what they're paying you, right, out of commissions. So in this job, right, consumer package sales, good sales, you can get paid another $150,000 or more, I'm sure, based off your sales performance. So if you sell XYZ, you get paid, ABC. Same thing as digital media sales, right? Again, you can earn more than your actual base salary. And this is really the cool thing about jobs. For example, consulting to sales. This is pretty much what I do, right? Help consulting businesses, entrepreneurs, and sell digital products mostly right now. That's what I'm focused on, right? And the ability to earn is absolutely insane. For example, as I showed you guys, right, yesterday, 30 minutes, $2,000 package. Okay, 20% commission. Now, if we do the math on that, so we'll go ahead and do some math right now. Let's say I can close two $2,000 packages. Okay, so that would be $19.97 times 2. So that's $3,994. Okay, times 0.20, which is my commission, $798 commission. This is per day. Okay, times 300. Let's say the year's 365. Let's just say 300. So if I can make an extra 2 sales, okay, almost 300 days out of the year, I can earn another $239,000 by spending, another hour on the phone closing deals with qualified prospects. So the earning capability is so high, okay? And that's why I really want to dive into kind of this framework that I have put together for you guys to start showing you, the way I structure my calls. And think about this as Sales 101. Okay, if somebody has no idea on how to do sales, this framework will work for you for whatever product you are going to sell. So let's dive right into it. So this is a part of an actual ebook I'm putting together for you guys to really start helping you, being able to start and tap into the digital sales field, which is pretty much being able to work from home by networking with entrepreneurs and small businesses online. Okay. But really what I want to focus on is this right here. So we'll go ahead, file, let's do this, open a new document and paste this right here, just so you guys don't get too much sauce from that previous ebook yet. But this is the basic structure of how I closed that 30-minute call yesterday, okay? First things first, it always comes down to the pre-frame. What is a pre-frame? It's pretty much setting the expectation for yourself and for the prospect to know what is the end result of this call, right? Like when you go into a job interview, at the end of the interview, what you want to know is whether you get the job or not, right? That's kind of the result. School, when you go to the result, the end result is you either get a degree or you don't, okay? Same thing as a sales call. You have to be clear. So for example, let's say I'm a coach, I'm a fitness coach, and I'm selling a 30-day, fitness plan to work out with me and get a meal plan. Okay, that's what we're selling today on this call right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll say, okay, the goal of this call. So let's say, hey Josh, so the point of this call, or the goal of this call, is obviously to see whether you're going to be a good fit for our 30-day coaching program and if we're a good fit for you, okay? If everything makes sense, the goal here is to pretty much get you enrolled in our program and help you get the results that you want. That's the pre-frame, okay? Sound good? Sounds good. So it's really important to focus on those two things right there. So one is being able to communicate clearly what the goal of the call is. That way at the end of the call, the prospect already knows that, hey, he's going to enroll me in the call if we're a good fit. Okay, and you want to get the confirmation from them that they understood what you just said. So sound good? Sound good. Right? There's multiple ways you can use this. Okay, it's a confirmation word. Number 2 is you want to build rapport. Okay, building rapport is really important. Obviously, you can't do much here because you are on a phone call. You don't want to be talking to somebody for hours. Sometimes you might have to, but I keep it pretty simple. Okay, think about it this way. When you first talk to a prospect, they don't know you. They don't know your face. They don't know what you look like. They don't know anything about you. So what you want to do is be able to build quick rapport. Okay, take down that barrier that is between both of you guys, right? Kind of introduce yourself and be more on a personal level. The way you do that is obviously you get to know him, personal background, what they do for a job, their income, where their time being spent, their age. Really just get to know them within 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, now you guys have some relatability. Okay, hopefully you built some rapport. You know exactly what the person does. Maybe you did the same thing. Their availability, their time, and the part of this report is really qualifying them as well. For example, let's say for this program that we want to do right now, the qualifications is you must have 5 hours a day to be able to cook your meals and show up to the gym with me, right, as a trainer. When I used to do door-to-door solar, obviously different qualifications, like the person's roof had to be good, right? They had to have good sun exposure. They had to have a good credit score. So every single package, every single deal and offer you're going to sell is going to have different qualifications. So it's really important to know what those qualifications are and be able to use them to your advantage to pretty much qualify the person that you're going to be talking to and making sure they're going to be a good fit for your program. Okay, and if they're not, obviously you wouldn't want to for your program. Cool. So now the qualifying part. Okay, once you do that, let's say for this program, so I really want to know, just want to make sure you have, 5 hours a day. Are you able to cook your own meals? If we give you the recipes and we tell you exactly what you need to do. Yes, perfect. Are you able to show up to the gym when we ask you to show up to the gym with our coaches and be able to perform the way we want you to? Yes, perfect. Now that person's qualified. Okay, this is really important. Now, recognizing pain points and finding their goals. Okay. The reason why this is so important is at the end of the day, this is how I think about sales when it comes to me personally, and I teach a lot of the guys that work for me as well, is the product that you're selling is a prescription, is the medicine for the person's problem, okay? This person's problem, let's say, is unmotivated, lazy, doesn't have time to hit the gym, okay? So you want them to tell you that. You want the prospect to tell you, hey, the reason why I haven't been able to get the results that I want in my life is because I'm lazy, right? Is because I haven't had a good coach like you. Is because I haven't had the time to dedicate to work with somebody more hands-on like yourself. Perfect. That's why I'm hiring you, right? That's why I'm buying your product, your coaching, your service, whatever it is, to be able to help me out in my personal life. So it's really important to know those pain points and tackle them and really emphasize on if they don't make that decision to change, right? If they don't make the decision to try something new and get away from those, failing reasons why they haven't been able to get the results, then they'll never get the result that they want, right? So you have to emphasize that point and really make sure they understand that, hey, if you don't join our program, for example, you're probably going to continue with the same habits that you're doing right now, right? You're probably going to continue with the same bad, food, bad energy, whatever it is that you're doing, and then you're not going to be able to get the results that you want. So it's really important for you to join our program, right? Simple as that. You know their goals, you know their why. So now it comes down to the prescription. Cool. So we know why you haven't got the results you want. We know why you're not able to pretty much get in the shape you want, right? We know exactly why you decided to book this call today, or you decided to call us and talk to us today, is because X, Y, and Z, right? His pain points. So the solution is simple. We're going to work with you one-on-one for 30 days, help you with your meal prep, help you with your plan, etc., and get you enrolled in our academy. Sound good? Perfect. Close the deal. Okay, it's really important. Sales, a lot of people think it's overcomplicated. At the end of the day, everybody's a buyer. Okay, this is kind of the mentality I work with. Every single person you talk to is a buyer, just a matter of, are they going to buy now or later? And are they going to buy from you or somebody else? Okay, so it's really important to have a structure and really be able to close somebody on what they want. Okay, again, this is kind of like a 5-step structure I personally use for almost all of my sales calls. As simple as this, like I said, pre-frame, very important. Tell them what the goal of the call is. Number 2 is building rapport and finding kind of the relatability factor with the prospect that you're speaking to. Number 3 is making sure they're qualified, right? So obviously that's going to change based off the product you're selling. Okay. Number 4, I like to say, is recognizing their goals and their whys, pain points. And number 5 is simple, give them the prescription they need, right? Which is closing the actual deal. So I hope you guys found this helpful. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Very basic structure on how to structure your own sales call. Think about this as sales 101. Okay, I'm looking forward to teaching you guys some more tricks and tips on really how to get better at sales. If you like this video, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you do different or how you structure your personal sales calls. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace out.